Last time we left off, the Hands of Unity had entered the Temple of Desire. After exploring the strange town of Thurel, the group finally entered the temple to find a strange man and eventual woman. The man revealed himself as Clint Trentfoot, and a halfling man who says he was there on a mission from the mayor to investigate the temple. When things got tense, the woman, L'Oreal, revealed herself to be a type of bodyguard to Clint. The two sides agreed to work together to investigate the temple for a common goal. However, after entering the next room, they found a strange young tiefling girl who began to howl when touched, changing the world around the group to a forest area at night. They investigated the area, finding an invisible wall that surrounded the group, and spotting smoke in the distance past the tree lines in the dead of night. The group was confused on what to do when suddenly a little girl came running out, looking like a 5-year-old Isabel, Romeo's sister, running out of the forest. Hurt and wounded, she ran towards the group for safety, where shortly after, waves of werewolves began to fight the group, aiming for the little girl in particular. And after a long battle, which resulted in Romeo's ring backfiring on her, Melusine spells charming and transforming people left and right. The group managed to repel the wolves and began discussing with the little girl about what was going on. She revealed that her village was attacked by these werewolves, and they were being led by a crazed man who entered the village and began killing people left and right. It was a strange tiefling man, according to her, who then appeared in front of the group. The man requested that Isabel, the little girl, be handed over to him, and even called out Lucien, revealing he knows who Lucien is. Lucien referred to him as Cain, and the two conversed quickly, and Cain warned that Isabel was indeed bitten and is infected. And Cain taunted Lucien enough to make Lucien reveal that he was, in fact, a werewolf as well. He then tried to lunge at Cain, but the invisible wall stopped him, causing Cain to laugh in his face, as the moon suddenly turned red, causing Isabel to shift into a monstrous version of a werewolf. However, before the fight could once again begin, suddenly both Cain and the large werewolf freezed in place, and the invisible wall turned shades of pink before cracking and revealing a void on the other side, until a large pink eye is revealed, claiming they listened to their children, and with a snap of their finger, Isabel shifted back to normal and the world resumed. However, the wall was no longer there. And Echoes, welcome. We're just doing the recap.
Nice.
With a snap on their finger, Isabel shifted back to normal and the world resumed. However, the wall was no longer there, allowing Lucien to maul Cain to death, who laughed as he died. The room got reverted back to normal, showing a stone room covered in blood, and Clint and L'Oreal can be seen once again in the room. They explained that when the group entered the room, they suddenly disappeared and blood started splattering randomly in the room. The group decided to move on to the next room, now having a better idea on what to expect. And once they enter the next room, it quickly shifted into what looked like a lavishly well-kept room, looking like some sort of waiting room held in a large palace. Everyone there is dressed super nice and dressed like they're about to attend a ball. And Mace in particular is decorating armor of the Brimwood family with a small cape and decorated sword to adorn him. And after the group was very confused on what the hell was going on, the door to the room opened and Laria Brimwood, Lady Brimwood, stepped in, and she was joined by servants who, with Lady Brimwood's order, quickly began tidying up Mace even more. She smiled, complimented how everybody looked, and encouraged them to get ready, revealing that this was a ball to celebrate Mace becoming the new Knight Commander. There, we will resume. So, the how is y'all reaction so far? Y'all currently now in this fancy looking room, trays of food and alcohol on a small table off to the side, couches, chairs, shelves that are covered with books, portraits of paint of different kinds of art style of different city across the Rasa Kingdom, and it was just revealed that the ball, Lady Brimwood revealed that the ball is in Mace's honor of becoming the Knight Commander. So, what is everybody's reaction?
Wow.
Is this what you always wanted?
Yeah, but at the same time, I never expected it to happen. Even I knew it would never happen.
Yeah, but you have to, think about where we are. It's playing in on that.
Hmm.
I know.
Well, um, I don't even know where to begin. I don't think I don't think we handled mine exactly the right way either. So I don't really know what we should be doing.
I think we handled yours the best we could.
Right. Uh,
Honest, I,
do we just play around for now?
I think we play along and see what happens, cause like yours wasn't, you know horrible until we started getting attacked by werewolves, mean werewolves, and but I think maybe we play along and see how this goes. Maybe he needs to live his um fantasy, and then we'll get through this together.
Right. I mean, it doesn't look like it'd be as violent. It's a ball. What could go wrong, you know?
A lot.
I agree. Anything can happen, especially in this place.
Yeah, it was sarcasm.
Okay.
So,
As y'all begin continue bickering, talking to each other, Lady Brimwood looks at all y'all and goes, "Well, are y'all ready to depart and get going? Your group, mainly Mace over here, are kind of the stars of the ball, so and don't worry, I made sure that y'all are fashionably late."
Is that a good thing?
I think so.
Yeah, the richer they are, the more it's a thing. One second. My headset's doing that thing again where, I mute, it still talks.
All right.
Mm. Jeez, my mic is sensitive right now.
Everyone good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Yep.
and you'll see Lady Brimwood go, all right. Then if everybody is ready to go, then please let us go. And she kind of gives a slow nod to everybody and kind of makes eye contact with you, Mace, holding the eye contact for a couple of seconds before turning away and begin walking out the door.
Ace follows, severely uncomfortable.
Everybody else?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
follow,
follow
Mace.
Mace.
I'll follow, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Same here.
Let's go.
Then, as one by one, y'all all begin following after Mace, who's in turn following Lady Brimwood. Y'all are Y'all are going down a large hallway that seems to be made of marble stone as floors and wooden walls. And on the walls, you're seeing loads of different kinds of artwork and portraits. And you see, you can even tell, based on everybody's untrained eye, even that some artwork are older than others. You're seeing what looks like a depiction of the Tiefling Revolution, what looks like a depiction of the founding of the Rasa Kingdom. And then you see one portrait or one painting looks to be all of y'all in what looks to be going against a all of y'all looking like y'all are going against what looks to be 4 sets of eyes that seem to be peering out of what looks like shadows and mist. And it looks like all of y'all are in the midst of battles against these 4 sets of eyes. And as y'all keep walking, you then see another art painting where it looks like it depicts y'all standing firm and victorious as you see 4 nondescript bodies below y'all's feet, and y'all raising your hands in the air in a sign of victory.
We did it.
Why would it make us defeating it?
I'm assuming it's
Because
not
that's
something
what we
that's
want to
never
do.
happened.
I don't believe we've done it yet.
Right, but it's showing us what we want to see.
I hope it's not an omen.
It's showing. It's showing what Mace wants, and Mace wants to defeat these 4.
Well, what are they?
I think these are the forgotten.
Hmm. Right.
You guys did say there's four of them.
That we know of.
True.
I know this is probably fake, but I need a drink. And I can't drink. You think it work?
Well, if
Since
it's
we're in
fake, you can
dreamland?
try.
It's a 50-50.
I guess if you want it bad enough.
Yeah. I'll change my desires deep enough to want a fucking drink.
Oh no.
After these events, I think that might be up there. Shit.
As y'all keep walking on down, you eventually do arrive at what looks to be a large uh, double door. You see that there's two guards on either side of the door, dressed in what looks to be the Rasa Kingdom colors, as they stand at attention. And you see in front of the door looks to be a very well dressed male tiefling, and what looks to be in a standard black suit with a purple bow tie. And you see he has two black horns that poke out, and black hair that seems to be combed back, dark red skin and orange eyes. And you see he looks over at Lady Brimwood and goes, "Ah, Lady Brimwood, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance once again. Shall I announce you, Lady Brimwood?" And you see Lady Brimwood just shakes her head and goes, "No, not today. I'm trying to sneak in to go see my husband. But we're gonna need some announcements." And you see the male tiefling kind of looks over and goes, "Ah, the heroes! Very well. It will be my honor to announce y'all." And you see he kind of waves y'all over, and as y'all get closer, he looks at y'all and goes, "Now, forgive my assumption, but is this the first time y'all ever have been, I guess you could say, announced to a ballroom?"
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was for me.
Very well, very well. No worries, brave heroes. It is a simple matter. You will wait by this door, and on the other side, you will hear my voice. And when I finish giving out the names, I will end with the hands of unity. That is when the doors will open, and all of you will walk out. You can either pair up, or you can all walk in side by side if you can fit. But by no offense given, this is Mace's hour. He is the star of this ball right now. So it would be prudent that he will either go first or he will be in the lead, if that is okay with everybody.
That's fine.
Excellent. Excellent all around. Now, if you excuse me, I will go and get everything prepared. It should only take a few minutes. Thank you. And I will be right back to announce. And you see he quickly turns around and seems to walk over to a side door and enters very quickly. And you see Lady Brimwood turns around, looks at all y'all, unfurls her fans to cover her mouth, and gives you all a nod and goes, "Good luck, everybody." And then looks at you, Mason, and kind of snaps her fan shut and kind of pokes you on the chest and goes, "Now, Mace, You are an official member of the House of Brimwood. I expect nothing but the best. Understand?
Yes.
Good. Don't bring shame to the name. You're already doing a splendid job of bringing nothing but honor. And you see, she kind of gives you a nod before walking around and going a separate direction from y'all. As y'all left at the door and with 2 guards standing at attention on either side. So y'all got a few minutes if y'all want to discuss anything.
And what exactly do they expect us to do? Just
I
I know we're
think
supposed
I
to
think
walk in there, but
I think we're here to celebrate Mace.
I
Right.
hate every second of this.
well, that much is clear. But are we just supposed to just sort of hang out in there?
Probably mingle.
Right.
Smile and wave and have idle conversation.
Just
Right. Well, that I
With
can
people
do.
that don't exist, mind you.
They
Well, they
said
exist. They just don't. They just aren't here.
Well, they don't exist.
Well,
I
Lady
mean,
Brimwood
They're
exists.
depictions, but they're not people, is what I'm saying.
Exactly. They're just
the
not
thing
real.
is, like, what's depicting my mother ain't her because she would never do this. Never compliment, never take second fiddle. She has to be in the spotlight. So
Maybe how you want her to treat you. At least, it makes sense. You'd want her to treat you better than she does.
it's true, but it's so, this is so man.
I'm sorry that you seem so uncomfortable, Mace.
Just stays quiet.
After a few minutes goes by, you then hear and what sounds like an announcement projecting from the other side of the room. You hear a female voice calls out, not a male voice, but a female voice calls out as you hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present the heroes of the century, the heroes of the kingdom, the heroes of the world. It is my honor to present the soon-to-be Knight Commander, Mace Brimwood. He is a part of his group, and they are Romeo, Knight Unshade, the infamous duelist. Akora, Ember Eye, the almighty warrior. Melusine, the enchantress. Lucian, the hunter. And last, but certainly not least, you have Amadia. Did I mispronounce it again?
You got it.
Fuck yeah. There we go. Nailed it. Everyone, welcome the Hands of Unity. And then soon the doors begin to slide open, revealing a breathtaking room. Marble flooring. Y'all seem to be on a higher platform. And You see two, right out of the gate, you see two purple couches that seem to overlook a railing looking down into what looks to be a marble ball room. Purple carpets leading up to the opposite side, where you see a raised platform that has 4 chairs and one looks to be a lounge chair. And you're seeing tables with different kinds of food and drinks. You're seeing servants walking by with trays of alcohol and other finger foods. You're seeing loads of people everywhere that seem to be mingling, but all their attention are focused on y'all right now. You're seeing many different kinds of people. You're seeing noblemen. You're seeing knights. You're seeing even inquisitors in the room as y'all are welcomed into the ballroom. Right away, everybody begins clapping and applauding, just yeah, and begins applauding to the heroes. And standing off to the side by the door, you're seeing a familiar light purple skin tiefling who looks to be roughly around 15 years old. And she gives a smile as she is dressed in what looks to be a very elegant servant attire, as she has her hands behind her back and giving everyone a smile, looks at the group and gives a bow her head towards y'all, and ushers y'all down to either side of the stairs to go down. And you hear Isabel, the tiefling next to y'all, lean in and go, "Please enjoy the party, great heroes. It is in y'all's honor. Go have fun." And she gives a smile before standing back at attention by the door. Spotlight.
Where's my sister in every room of this place? This feels like a very bad sign.
I was thinking the same thing.
Probably to do with the mark on her.
Right.
Also, there's armed guards.
Not so sure it's your sister anymore again. Not gonna
Well,
lie
it's
to you.
not her, but it's, projection of her or whatever.
Well,
Whatever this place is, it's clearly trying to toy with you.
Why me?
I don't know. It could be just trying to use that. We haven't attached it to that. We know about it, and there's enough uncertainty as to who it is because you only just found out she existed. Maybe it's just convenience.
Well, whatever it is, I don't like it.
Right. Don't either. I don't even know where to begin.
Shall we go pretend to be enjoying the party? See what happens?
I suppose.
Didn't know robots could yawn.
I'm mental tired.
Happens to the best of us.
That's how you know I'm super tired of this shit. Lead the way. It seems more like your speed.
Which one are you
What,
referring
me?
to?
Yeah.
Don't you think we should follow Mace because this is his room?
I certainly don't
that's-
know what to do at a ball.
Yeah, but you're a bar. You peacocking's your thing.
Well, I wouldn't exactly put it that way, but I agree that we should follow Mace.
I mean, that works too. I kind of didn't consider that. But, might be a good idea. I'm a little worried if we get punished or something for not going along with the flow of things.
Mace, lead the way.
Alright. Nope. What?
You can do
Nope.
it.
That's a wall.
I believe. Go 2 steps at a time.
There we go. This game, the walls are my enemy.
Just as long as you try not to go through them.
Especially if they're invisible.
Alright. As y'all descend on the stairway, leaving Lucian and Akora in the dust, y'all
Yeah.
are free to go about your business.
Oh, I was doing the same thing. Don't mind me. Just stare at the food longingly.
As Lucian, as you approach on the table with the food, you are inadvertently hearing the conversations from these people who are kind of crowding around the food as they begin talking to each other. And you're hearing what sounds like the middle of the conversation where you hear, I know, right? It's just very strange that Lady Rasa herself seems to be not here yet. So it's very strange. And then they turn to look at you and goes, ah! As you see one male tiefling with the one with blonde hair turns to you, looks at you, and goes, the mighty hunter, Lucian. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, good lord. Yes, hello. It's nice to meet you. You are...
You can just simply call me Vin. It is a pleasure to
Vin.
meet you.
Alright, Ben. Respectfully, who are you? Like, what do you do?
Mighty hunter, you don't have to worry much about little me. I am a simple lower house noble man that made my family made my fortune selling simple items for machinery and trinkets. That's how my family made our fortune. I am simply here attending this ball so I can see the great heroes and pay my respect to see the first ever human to get an official title.
Yeah, great event. Big deal.
Very much.
Aggressive.
Very much.
Moving forward
So,
the times.
mhm.
Wonderful thing.
Yeah. Although, since you're one of the great heroes, Mighty Hunter, have you seen Lady Rasa lately? And at the mention of this, you see the other three who are at the table and may look over in your direction. Some holding wine glasses, just like looking at you, trying to study you.
Not super recently, no. Why?
Oh, well, I heard there's rumors going around that Lady Rasa had been keeping herself locked up in her chambers. She hasn't been seen exiting her chambers in about a week now. I hope she's okay, and I hope that nothing bad has happened to her. And you hear a woman on the other side, and a feminine voice goes, "Agreed. Losing our our empress now would be terrible, because no one else is fit for the throne. And I can't imagine what will happen if Lady Rasa was absent. And you see them all nodding, and then they look over at you and go, if you do end up seeing Lady Rasa, please give our regards, and if it's not too much trouble to ask, by all means, come and tell us that she's doing all right, because we just worry about her.
Yeah, sure. If I see her, I will pass it on.
Thank you. We'll go over to Romeo, Agora, and Melusine, and Amadia, who's chilling on the couch. As y'all make your way over to the other table, you're approaching the food, and on the table you're seeing a whole plethora of different kinds of foods, meat, cheese, fruits, vegetables, just all arrayed in simple finger food style, where you can just simply take some up and snack on them. And you see two tieflings there as they begin discussing with each other, and y'all hear some bits of conversation of them before they take notice of you, as you hear some them as they begin discussing, going, yes, and I heard they stole something from the secret laboratory. What? No, that's supposed to be locked and key. Yes, I heard it was one of Lady Rasa's big project. And they immediately take notice of y'all three as y'all approach, and goes, the great heroes! It is a pleasure to make y'all's acquaintance.
Good to meet you.
You see the male tiefling looks at you and gives you a very gracious bow to you, and grasps your hand and kisses the back of it, and goes, "The honor is all mine, Lady Enchantress."
Mel visibly cringes.
You see the female tiefling behind him just begins laughing.
I couldn't help but hear your conversation as we approached. What was stolen?
You see they mainly look at each other and goes, "Oh, it is nothing important. As by all means, we shouldn't be talking about it. We shouldn't, in fact, be talking about Mace, Lord Brimwood, the Knight Commander."
Well, I have traveled with Mace for a bit now, so there's not much to talk about him. I'm much more interested in the little bit of gossip that you two were talking about.
Huh, where'd it go? Where's my... Weird, I don't know where I went. For some reason I can't find my token bar that I use. Maybe over here. Ah, there it is. Melusine, make me a persuasion check.
I am very much out of my element. I do not like being called an enchantress. I nat won that.
Oh.
You see they look at each other and goes, "With all due respect, Lady Enchantress, it's not the best conversation to have. But by all means, we have some questions about Mace if you're willing to ask. As a doting brother, I'm wondering if Mace is looking for somebody in particular? Maybe someone to settle down with, or at least tend his bed?"
I'd be more than happy to introduce the two of you.
Great! And they immediately turn their attention towards you, Romeo, and goes, "Oh, and Lady Nightshade, I have to say, I saw your performance at the last circus, and I gotta say, one of the best I've ever seen in history. You were a sight for sore eyes, Lady Nightshade."
Oh, you're too kind.
You see the man just smiles at you, Romeo, and goes, "Well, we do have to ask in this day and age, what is his preference? Is he into more someone like me, I should say, or someone like my sister?"
Well, as far as I know, probably more someone like your sister, but you know, I'm sure there are other people into someone like you.
Oh, is there?
Maybe.
Romeo, make me a simple charisma check.
She's trying to get information out of this guy.
Oh, yeah. If it just so happens to go in his pants, it just
Yeah.
happens.
It happens, you know. I gotta know things. That is. Well, it's not showing up. I rolled a 12. that's
Plus 5, so you're at 17. I don't know why it's not showing
17.
it. Okay.
Oh, there it goes.
You see the male you see a little red in his or a little purple in his blue cheeks, and goes, "Lady Nightshade, please. If there is something you want to discuss more in private, all you have to do is ask. I am a gentleman that am willing to help and appease anything a beautiful, breathtaking lady as yourself needs."
Right. Well, perhaps later. We wouldn't want to miss out on all the fun, whatever this ball may bring.
Very well, Lady Nightshade. Very well. But do keep me in mind.
Of course.
Now, on to more important topics. And you see he kind of looks over to the female tiefling to his right, and you see he kind of nudges his head over towards Mace's direction, and you see the female tiefling kind of gives a smile, a slight blush, and takes a sip from her glass of wine before setting it down and starting to make her way over to Mace. Mace, as you are currently just standing there in the middle of the room, just trying to take everything in, you are suddenly approached by a breathtaking female tiefling who approaches you and gives you a small curtsy and just smiles before fluttering her eyes at you and going, Sir Mace, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you.
Are you enjoying the festivities so far?
Just trying to take it all in.
It is completely understandable, Sir Mace. I have heard nothing but good things about your heroics and how you and your group managed to defeat the 4 evil forgotten gods. Yes, you saved not only our kingdom, but saved perhaps the entire world. So, it is no small coincidence that we will hold this great and lavish ball in your honor. Especially more so that you're becoming the first human to ever hold an official title in the Rasa Kingdom. You must be very proud of yourself for that.
I am, but it's still hard to wrap my head around.
I can understand that, Sir Mace. It is a lot to take in. And you see she kind of walks to your side and then gives you a smile before looping her arm around yours and kind of just holding it close to her, and gives you a very, very flirty smile and goes, would you mind keeping me company for this evening?
Are you thinking?
What was that?
Sorry. I'm trying to think of a response. I cannot. He will gently take his arm and walk over because he was staring over here, but the people standing, or these 3 people right here.
Okay.
He's gonna go walk towards that area. Hey.
Hmm?
Just walk over there.
And you say you took your arm back, or?
Yes.
Okay. And just
He
not.
said,
Damn.
he said I cannot, and just over here.
She looks kind of shocked by this abruptness and just gets
Bro,
very,
I'm trying to
very,
help you out.
just getting very, very angry, and you see her cheeks begin to burn red, and mixture of embarrassment. And the rest of y'all saw this whole entire thing go down, and you see the brother just holding his glass of wine suddenly crushes the wine glass in his palm and releases it, releases the glass shard, and goes, if you 3 will excuse me, I have to go tend to my sister. Excuse me. And you see immediately goes over as they quickly head up the stairs and out the door.
Yeah,
As soon as the brother's gone, I am gonna start giggling so loud. Honestly, that went about as expected.
Honestly, I'm quite glad he's gone too.
He was a little much. Wipes hand on dress.
Well, so much for playing along, I suppose.
I guess you could only play along. Um, honestly, you only have to play along as much as you desire. From what we've seen so far.
Right. Keep having to remind myself these aren't people.
I'm
Weird.
pretty sure they're just made of that pink mist.
Hmm. Is there, like, alcohol on this table?
Funny enough, a servant does walk by y'all, holding up a tray filled with different glasses of different kinds of liquid, and steps forward between y'all two, and goes, "Drinks, my ladies."
Oh, yes, thank you. And I'll take
wh-
one.
Which on this tray is the strongest you have?
You see,
Oh,
he
fine.
with the tray in hand, grabs the edge and spins it to present one champagne glass that has like a dark red liquid towards it, and goes, "This one, my lady."
Thank you. I'm gonna take that one.
I will take 2 drinks, one in each hand. And I'm gonna drink both of them.
Very good, my lady.
Can you bring one of these to my friend here too?
Oh, that would be lovely.
Are we talking about Romeo, or are we talking about Akor?
Romeo.
Very,
Romeo needs the red one too.
very good, my lady. I will be right back. And you see, they begin walking off.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah,
No
same.
tipping. Just fucking down. Like,
As y'all both down y'all's drinks, y'all feeling the liquid go through your lips and hit your tongue and your taste buds, and you're savoring the taste. It tastes like alcohol, and it tastes really, really strong as you're just kind of settling it in your system. It really tastes nice. Very sweet. Very smooth. Nothing too heavy, and it's leaving y'all more like thirsty. Like it's leaving y'all that y'all want some more. And soon enough, a servant does pop up to you, Romeo, and presents the same red liquid in a champagne glass, and kind of bows his head and goes, "My lady, you requested."
Oh, thank you so much.
Melusine is gonna double grab the 2 drinks that Romeo grabbed last time. I feel like I need to catch up to you, Romeo. And then down those as well.
Well, it's not very often I'm at a party where they're giving out drinks for free, so...
Shall I keep coming back, my ladies?
Well, maybe give us a moment.
As she requests. And you see he turns around and walks off, going to another group and serving. As y'all keep downing more and more of these drinks. Romeo, you down on the dark red liquid and feel the similar taste bud. This one is a lot stronger than the 2 normal, quote-unquote normal ones that you had beforehand, and it still tastes sweet. Strangely enough, almost like candy. And it doesn't feel too heavy on you. And yeah, it's a very good drink. Could go for some more.
See, that's the issue. Is this, like, some sort of thing that, like, some magical thing that makes us want to keep drinking?
Or just good liquor.
Or is it just really good? Yeah.
What you want to do?
I don't have anything that would tell me if it's magic.
As a succubus, can I try to feel like, like this is my realm of you know, making people desire more. Is there something I can roll for that? Like Arcana or something?
For something like that, it will be more along the lines of. I'll let you roll Arcana, but this would be with disadvantage. Oh, the dice aren't rolling anymore. Weird.
I got a 10 and a 19, so 15?
13.
A 13.
I have to click it? I guess I have to click the 3 dotted lines. Weird.
That's weird that it does.
Maybe the new updates messing with all the systems. Anyway, as you're tasting the liquid, you can't really tell. You can't really tell if it's something magical or if it's just really good liquor.
Question, why is it doing a +3 when my Arcana's a +5? That's weird.
Huh, that is weird. Hang on, let me test something.
You know, be funny. After we're out of this room, both of you get like a magical induced hangover.
Don't dissuade
don't-
them. They can keep drinking if they want.
We
They can
don't
stop
get
whenever
to
they want.
actually get drunk until we leave the room, and then we show back up, and we're both just like trashed.
It's fine, I have advantage against poison.
It'll be
I don't. I've also got real low constitution.
Interesting. I don't know why, because it's saying you have a -2 for some reason, and I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, she's exhausted, but I don't think that counts yet.
No, exhaustion doesn't only gives disadvantage on ability checks.
In the new
Well, not
20,
the new rules.
yeah, the new rules it gives.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting. I really gotta read up on these new rules. Anywho's, no, hard for you to tell. Could be just really good liquor.
This is some good liquor. Wouldn't you say, Romeo?
Indeed.
You see another servant walks by with a tray. While y'all
Don't get too drunk.
while y'all debating that, we'll hop over to Amadia. You're currently overlooking all this. What are you? Your take, and what are you doing?
She is just watching all of this, and she is basically meditating. She's at the point where, you know, after the last bit that we did, this is clearly some sort of manifestation of the place that we're in for them, and she's just trying to figure out a way out of here at this point.
Okay. I'll say for that, roll me. Roll me a wisdom check.
Okay, do I just click over here?
In the chat box, you can just click on the dice icon.
Okay. Wow.
8!
That's an 8. That was
Comping.
really low.
As you begin meditating and trying to trying to figure out what could be the key to this room, it's tough for you to make out with everything else. Need more information.
Okay.
Akor, what about you? You're currently sitting at the table watching everything unfold. Fair. Alright, we'll go
You had all the drinks.
all the drinks. Then we'll go to Lucian. what are you doing now after hearing this conversation, or after witnessing what happened between Mace and the female tiefling?
Well. I'd probably join everybody else.
Okay, so you're heading
The
to.
other people.
Okay. Then we'll say you arrived just as Romeo and Mel are kind of debating whether to get another drink or not.
You're actually drinking this shit?
Yes, we are.
It's good.
It tastes like candy.
Okay. Have you thought about that? It might be like poison.
I think I'd know if it was poison. I've had quite a few of them.
No.
I'm
not
a little bit,
necessarily.
resistant to poison for my constitution of, who I am. So I'm fine with it.
I mean, poison is like the universal term. We're dealing with like a god, right? Like it could be like some weird goop. Drinking god.
It tastes good.
All right.
Yeah.
It tastes like candy.
Okay. All right.
And after the conversation that me and Romeo just had to have with these two siblings, we needed a drink.
Right. The people I talked to over there I'm honestly thinking that something's happened to the queen. We probably should get back ASAP because
Well, they were saying that something was stolen.
yeah, they just
Over
said
here.
to me and were staring at me in ways like it felt like they were insinuating to me like, hey, oh, be ashamed if something happened to her. Oh, darn. Like that kind of shit. And, the way they all stared at me at once when they asked, it was creepy. I think something's real wrong.
Yeah, I can see. The tiefling woman that was over here wanted to get into Mace's pants. It was kind of funny. And the man, I think, tried to flirt with me and kissed my hand, but then he moved on to Romeo, which, ew. To him, not to you, Romeo. You're beautiful.
Thank you, you are too.
Thank
I
you.
was trying to get more information out of him, but he didn't really seem to want to talk about whatever was stolen.
I know, that's what I was
that the
wondering.
point of the event was to celebrate our victory and not talk about gossip.
Yeah, because I guess something was stolen from the queen. I think that's what we heard. My head's a little bit fuzzy.
Yeah, great idea. Maybe I should what's the moral obligation I have to not drag one in the back and break their bones?
If you want, that sounds funny.
I mean, honestly,
they're
it
not.
does sound kind of entertaining to watch. They're not real people, but
They're like
don't
pink
know.
mist people. So you're not really hurting anyone. You're just hurting the pink mist.
Yes, but I don't know if that's
Are
the
we
best
sure?
idea.
Like, what
considering
if these
there
are actually
armed
people
guards
that are
here.
just like got glimmers? You know what I mean?
Also, there are guards here with weapons and inquisitors, and I have a feeling attacking one of the guests will not be taken well.
That's why I said drag him into the back room.
Where's
Oh,
the back room?
Where's
Like
the
back
back
up
room?
the stairs?
I haven't planned ahead for this. It was a query. Give me that fucking. I'm gonna take the drink out of her hand. Give me that, and I'm gonna try and drink it.
It's empty.
Yeah, they're empty.
Fell dead on the
A
ground.
servant pops up. Drink, sir.
Yes.
The red one is beautiful. You should drink that one.
And he'll try to drink it.
Very good, sir. You take it and drink it. And to your shock, you actually taste something. It tastes smooth, it tastes sweet, and just filling up your entire servos as it just courses through your body. You're feeling a weird warmth go through your entire body as you taste something that it tastes like candy. Whatever candy is. It tastes very sweet. But yeah, it tastes like something for you. Would you like more, sir?
No. I'm fine, thank you.
Would y'all two like more, madams?
I look at Melusine.
I look at Romeo. I'm gonna grab one of the not red ones. Like, okay.
Yeah. I'll take a normal one, quote unquote normal.
Very good. And hands y'all the drinks and goes, just let us know if you need anything else. And gives y'all a bow before taking off.
Well, I think perhaps we should talk to more people, see if we can get more information on whatever's going on with the Queen.
Well, there seems to be about like 4 other groups of people just kind of like grouped up. Romeo, do you want to go with me to the group of guards over here?
Sure.
As she points.
As y'all look over to the group, you recognize the silver mechanical frames and the purple cloaks.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, do you want to go talk to these ones down here then?
Yeah.
Those
I'll
look like
link
knights.
arms with her.
Just walk away. Whee! Let's go.
Leave Lucian. Go talk to people by himself while the 2 charismatic characters go together.
Yep.
It'll be fine. All right.
Looks just like teetering on a crash out.
Finally, we'll go to Mace. Mace, you approach the what looks to be a raised stone platforms, and you're seeing 4 chairs, and one what looks to be a simple lounge couch, and 3 of the chairs are filled. You see one being the familiar Vincent Brimwood, and who's just sitting down in his seat, kind of looking over everything. He kind of makes eye contact with you, gives you a smile and nod. You're seeing Henry Gildridge, another house lord, who is slightly below Vincent Brimwood in terms of seniority, pretty much. And then on the other side, you see Amelia Brochy, who is another house lord. All 3 of them are... these represent 3 out of the 4 house lords in the Rasa Kingdom. Basically, they are high-ranking nobles who enter only to Rasa herself. And, they have... let me rephrase that. They are basically a level below Rasa. They still... they still respond to the Inquisitors and the law itself, but in terms of political power, they are below 1 level below Rasa. And as you approach, you see the 2 Inquisitor guards on the end, on the bottom of the stairway. He kind of just looks at you and steps in your way, and kind of just looks you up and down and goes, "Oh, we hear one of them go, 'What is your purpose?'"
Seeing who's up here.
"You have saw. You're not allowed up. Please enjoy the party."
Does Mace know who's missing from one of the chairs?
I'll say... Make me a history check.
Wow.
Not a clue. Hard for you to tell.
It's a good guess at the center seats for the queen.
More or less.
You would take a step back. And notice that, and we'll go over here talk to these people.
Okay. Becca, are you back? No. Okay. As you approach this group of people, you can't help but pick up bits and pieces of the conversation as you hear. Yes, I heard that Lady Rasa found something. Yeah, I think it was something left behind by some group. I don't know who. Could that be why she's kept up in her room? I don't know. And then they look, they finally take notice of you and go, it's Sir Mace, the Knight Commander. And you see they all look at you and they all give you a respectful bow and raises their head and gives you a very warm and accepting smile and goes, it's the man of the hour. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Sir Mace.
Thank to you. Can you tell me more what's happening to what Queen Rasa found?
Oh, Sir Mace, this is hardly the time. We should be talking about you. Celebration of your accomplishment. Fighting off the four forgotten gods. Making a name for yourself. You, sir, are opening a pathway for all the other humans in this empire to finally get some equal rights. To finally be able to get positions in the courts. So you are a trailblazer, sir, for the rest of your kind. And it is an honor and a privilege to watch it. So yeah, let's talk more about you, Mace.
I may be the man of the hour, but my duty comes before that.
As honor bound as all knights, this is the reason why he's a knight commander. He's gonna be in charge of them all. And they all just nod and raises their glass. And you see one of the female tieflings looks over and goes, we shall get you a drink. Because the man of the hour deserves to have a drink in his honor. And you see she snaps her fingers and a servant comes out of nowhere and holds up a tray filled with different kinds of glasses of alcohol and goes, drink, sir.
He will pick up the weakest drink.
Do you ask or are you trying to eyeball it?
Yeah, so what's the weakest? He can't handle his liquor.
You see the servant pinches the edge of the tray and spins it around to show like a champagne glass that has clear liquid that seems to be bubbling from the bottom, and presents it to you and goes, "Here you go, so good sir."
Thank you.
Of course, sir. You let me know if you need anything else. And you see the servant seems to disappear. And you see the group that you're with all raises their glasses and goes, a toast for Sir Mace, the soon-to-be Knight Commander, and soon to be a pioneer for all of humankind in the Rasa Kingdom. Cheers! And they all look at you and hold up their glasses towards you.
We'll raise its glass with him.
As you all clink glasses, everyone begins taking sips and begins having very mundane conversation, talking about other tieflings, talking mainly gossiping back and forth. Nothing too important. But you see some of the conversations. Well, one conversation comes out of nowhere and kind of catches you off guard as they all look at you and goes, you hear one male tiefling goes, "So, sir, Mace, I do have to ask. You being a knight commander, you are a proud member of the Brimwood House. So I do have to ask, does Lady and Lord Brimwood have plans of any kind of arrangement for you in the future?"
To my knowledge, no.
Oh, well, they better be thinking about it if they haven't already been getting requests and invitations about arrangements. What was that?
Well, that's what I see.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if one of Lady Brochier's daughter was eligible.
Who knows? Slowly, excuse me, leaves conversation.
You see, as you begin stepping away and leaving the conversation, they all begin to laugh, and you can use the WASD keys or the arrow keys to move.
I don't know why my thing's not working for
There
today.
you go. You see, they all begin laughing at your what looks to be embarrassment as you begin walking off. Romeo and Mel, we'll go to you. Becca, are you back?
Okay. Yes, I am
Okay,
back.
just making sure. Okay. As y'all two linking arms walk towards the group, you see what looks to be a bunch of knights dressed in standard ceremonial armor, having swords on their hips and shields on their back. You see all of them are not adorning any helmets, and you see 4 of them looks to have a black armor, and on the back of their capes seems to be the red outline of a spider. And you see the other 2 looks to be wearing silver armor with red capes, and they look to be just standard house guards are in charge of guarding the palace. But you see, as y'all two begin walking up to the knights, you can hear bits and pieces of the conversation as you hear, "Yes, I heard from what I gathered from what my lieutenant says, we're going to be expecting to go to war soon." "I know. That's what I heard too. They stole something, didn't they?" "Yeah, I can't believe they stole that. Who would even think about stealing it?" "I don't know, but Lady Rasa is furious. I hear that's why she's not coming out of her chambers." "Yeah, but I heard that she also found something that was left behind." And they take notice of y'all two approaching and goes, you see all of them. There are so far about 5 males and 1 female tieflings, as they all look over towards you and towards y'all two and go, "Ah, the great heroes of the hour." And you see they all place their hands on their fists on their chest, and they all give y'all a respectful bow. And goes, "What can we help you two with?"
I couldn't help but overhearing your conversations. Something about war and something being stolen?
From the queen herself at that.
You see they all look at each other before, "Oh, please, this is entirely the time and place to be having these conversations. We should, in fact, be talking about y'all's accomplishment. Y'all were the great heroes that fought against the forgotten gods. So we should be honoring y'all, not talking about baseless rumors."
Are they baseless? You said you heard from one of your lieutenants. Seems
And
pretty-
gossip is always fun at a party.
Thank you, because I was trying to find a word that was the opposite of baseless, and I was trying so hard not to say based.
No, I got you.
Totally based. Complete
AKA, I'm
base.
trying to give one of us advantage with helping
Yep.
each other on a persuasion check.
Yep, exactly.
By the way, how do y'all want to do it? Do y'all want to roll separately or give one person advantage?
I want to give one
what-
person advantage.
What's your persuasion?
My persuasion is a +7.
Mine is a +11.
Then you're gonna persuade.
So I can roll.
Get it.
Jesus.
Jack of all trades, baby.
I'm just
or
hot.
Expertise or whatever. Oh god, I rolled really awful.
Honestly, though, that's still a 19.
God, so bad, Romeo. God, I expect better. Okay, here's the result of a 19. You see, they all look at each other and then begin looking around, and they're all like, "All right, get in." And
I'll lean in.
you see that one of the Gildridge knights kind of leans in and looks at everybody in the group and goes, "For what I've heard from my lieutenant, there was a break-in in the secret labs down below. The labs that's supposed to have all the important shit. Yeah, I heard someone broke in and they stole some piece of tech. I think it was like some weapon. I'm not 100% sure. But from what I heard, they stole it and ran back to their kingdom. And when Lady Rasa found out, there's for sure gonna be war."
We know who stole this. Was it the humans?
We believe so. We believe it's the people from the Empire.
Ugh, the Empire. Of course it is.
And you see another Gildred knight goes, "Well, what's done is done. We have more than a justifiable reason to go to war. They stole something from us. Of course we need to retaliate. We should bring the glory of the Rasa Kingdom to the Empire. It's about time we get more land for ourselves." And you see all the other knights are in a mixture of agreement. Some are kind of disagreeing. Some are neutral.
You also said that Lady Rasa found something that had been left behind?
Yeah.
By who?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. From what I heard from one of the nobles, they were talking. No, wait, not the nobles, the Inquisitors. They let slip that apparently Lady Rasa found something that was left behind, but I don't know what it was, and I don't know who left it behind. But apparently Lady Rasa took a mighty interest in it, but we're not 100% sure.
Well, I'm sure we'll hear news from her, whatever it was, soon.
I mean, hey, you can give a shot and try to charm your way into the Inquisitors group over there.
Well, maybe I will.
Maybe that's our next stop.
5 gold saying you can't get them to talk.
Oh, I would take that bet. I'll reach out to shake his hand.
He'll shake your hand, gives you a very cocky smile, and just nods and goes, "By all means, show me how it's done."
Still
Alright.
linked arm in arm.
Yep.
They're gonna go over there. And I want to stay within earshot so they can hear our impeccable, persuasion.
Of course, of course. Lucian, we'll go to you.
Oh boy.
What are you doing?
Well, I was walking up behind this group of people below this table.
Okay. Then
Able to listen.
are you gonna
Cursory.
try to just eavesdrop on them?
Yeah.
Okay. Then first, I need you to roll. I'll say roll me. Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
Why is everybody rolling so bad today?
You try
Yep.
to act casual and just try to listen in, and the only piece of information you got was I heard Lady Rasa is. And they immediately look over to you and go,
Oh,
"Ah,
I
the
just have
hunter."
advantage.
Are you?
Yeah, I have the infiltrator armor. That's
Right,
nice,
right. Okay. One more time.
Marginally better.
I heard that, Lady Rasa is come. Ah, the Great Hunter. As they make way for you to join, and they go, come, Great Hunter. It's an honor to meet you.
Quite. Yeah, it's. Honor's all mine.
And you hear on the opposite end from from this tiefling in particular, the male tiefling just seems to be studying you and goes, everyone else, give the Great Hunter some space. It is obvious that the Great Hunter is not used to this environment, so looks to be uncomfortable. So, I say we respect his wishes and leave him be. And you see all the other noblemen and women are kind of looking at each other. Looked at you one time before looking back at the male tiefling, who is still like kind of staring you down, and they all just bow their heads before you see some of them are starting to give you space and walk away. And the male tiefling kind of just continues staring at you, gives you a smirk before you see he begins to walk away.
It's just like, does it seem like he's trying to like insinuate to follow him?
Yeah, he kind of just walking away, but still giving you like glances.
I'll follow him, I guess. Confused.
Okay. You follow after him as he seems to stop at a case, and inside this case, this glass case, you see a beautiful looking rifle in it. As the silver that adorns the rifle seems to gleam as you see the man just looking down. You see the tiefling man has the blue skin, black hair, two horns protruding, and you see he has a lightly shaved black beard as he seems to be just staring with pure black eyes, staring into the weapons case. And as you approach, you see he kind of lets out a sigh before. I don't know if you know this Great Hunter, but I heard that this weapon here, they called this a long neck. Apparently one of the first designs by Lady Rasa herself. Centuries years old in design and production. And some say that this was one of the first rifles to be used effectively against werewolves.
Yeah, your history's right.
Yes. I heard they loaded these rifles with silver bullets to help repel against the werewolves. And from what I remember, and from what I can glean from history books, there used to be a werewolf problem in the lands before Rasa herself took it. But here we are. Werewolves seemingly exterminated from the kingdom. But I believe that there are still some wolves out and about, still roaming the kingdom, waiting. Can't say for what, but I can only imagine. But either way, it's a good thing we have you, Great Hunter. We all know of your exploits, and we all know of your training and your drive to make sure that we're all protected from the werewolf menace. Isn't that right, Great Hunter?
Well, yeah. I mean, not just werewolves. Anything in that wheelhouse, but yeah, it's one of my main focuses.
Quite. Tell me, Great Hunter, why do you hunt these creatures?
Well, if you saw, I've been around a long time. If you saw what they did back then, then you'd understand.
I just wonder if that's enough of a reason, enough of a purpose to keep hunting things that are already potentially extinct.
Well, like I said, and not just them. I keep tabs on it and find any, and I take care of them when I can. But there's other things out there that are more pressing now.
Would you say demons as well?
Demons are up there, although I've only tangled with a few. Not many.
Then what about the demon that's in this ballroom? Are you willing to hunt that one?
There's a demon in here?
Oh, Great Hunter. Don't be so coy. We all try to turn a blind eye to it, because Lady Rasa has a soft spot for her. But we all know the truth. And you see, he turns around, looks at you, and then turns its attention to Melusine. A demon in the ballroom. A succubus, no less. If word were to get out that we not only allowed a demon in the kingdom, but messing with the higher-ups, with the noble district, with the people who are trying to make everybody's lives a better place. I bet you can imagine the chaos it would cause to the rest of the public if word got out.
Right. Well, first off, that's my friend you're talking about. And you do kindly to watch your fucking mouth. Secondly, not everything's as it seems. Not everything doesn't necessarily make you bad just being demonic. Doesn't necessarily make you bad being anything. Just like how you're an asshole, but you're a person. So give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna go back to my friends. And you're gonna mind your fucking business. I get a little bit closer. Sound good?
he just looks at you with lazy eyes, with a smirk on his face, and just shrugs his shoulder and goes, "I am only making an observation, Great Hunter. I do not mean to dictate what you think is right or wrong, or pass judgment on people. I'm only making an observation. So I do apologize for my rudeness."
Right. And you know what observations are good for? A research journal. Keep them out of my fucking ears. Huh? I'm gonna head back in.
Okay. Amadia, during all that, what would you like to be doing now?
Well, they seem to be talking with various people. Amadia wants to try and just leave.
Okay. There are
Like,
yeah, you can leave. There are two doors, one on either side, at the ballroom, like the ground level, and there are the two double doors up the stairs.
she's gonna try and leave, not through the doors that we came through.
Okay. There is one door on your side, a couple of blocks down.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna get up and just attempt to leave.
Okay.
And she doesn't really, because she's got a whole different thought process on this whole stuff, and she's like, yeah, she's gonna try and leave, and if they're gonna try and stop her, she's just gonna ignore them.
Okay. As you walk over to the door, you see a door against the wall. It seemed to be a single, just a simple door off to the side. And as you approach, you see a Inquisitor guard steps in front of the door and looks at you and goes, "State your business."
Oh, is this not the powder room?
"No, ma'am. That's on the other side of the room."
Oh, excuse me then. And she's gonna go to the other door.
Muscles your way through the Inquisitors.
She just T-poses through the Inquisitors.
As you approach that door, a Inquisitor guard steps in front. It looks at you and goes, "State your business."
It's like, oh, I'm going to the powder room.
"Very well," and steps to the side, allowing you in.
Is it literally just a bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm assuming there's no windows that lead outside anywhere.
Nope.
Damn. Okay. Well, if that's the case, once she's done in there, aka she walks in and realizes that it's, just a bathroom, she's gonna try and leave the way that we came in.
Okay. As you head for it and begin walking onto the double doors, you see the familiar young tiefling girl who is standing by the door, kind of looks over at you as you place your hand on the door, and she kind of gives you a smile and goes, "Going somewhere, lady? My lady?"
Yes, I don't do well with parties.
That is a shame. That is a shame. This party was to honor Sir Mace here. It would look bad to form if a member of his party wasn't here to support him. But I understand. It is entirely your choice, my lady.
Oh, Mace will be perfectly fine without me. He did all the work anyway.
As you say, my lady.
Yeah, she's gonna try and leave.
Okay. You open the door and you see the familiar hallway down below. And you hear, before you step forward, you hear Isabel go, "It is always your choice, my lady. But just be sure, if you do leave, sadly we're going to have to keep these doors locked and you won't be allowed back in."
Oh, I understand.
"Very well, my lady. You take care."
You as well.
Yeah. As you take a step out of into the hallway. The door is closed behind, and a locking sound can be heard from the doorway. Where do you go?
She's just gonna look around and try and figure out where, how far is this, manifestation really gonna go?
Okay. So you can walk down the hallway.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's gonna go exploring.
As you begin walking down on the hallway, you're seeing the familiar art works that y'all pass by, and y'all keep on moving. You keep on moving down the hallway, and you then point out the room that y'all initially started out in. And do you keep on going beyond that?
Yeah.
Okay. As you keep on going, the hallway stretches out further, takes a turn, and as you turn around the corner, you take notice of the art work. You're seeing what looks to be a depiction of the Tiefling Revolution. And as you keep on going, you see a depiction of the formation of the Rasa Kingdom. You keep going. The familiar painting of the Hands of Unity fighting against 4 sets of eyes. Keep on going. See the familiar painting of the Hands of Unity standing on top of 4 nondescript corpses. Keep going.
Oh yeah, she's gonna keep going. She's, like I said, she's trying to figure out a way out of this weird manifestation.
Okay. You keep on going on down the hallway, and you see a door to your left as you keep on going. Enter it.
Is there like a plaque or anything that says what the room might be?
Nope.
Yeah, she'll go, check it out.
Okay. You open the door, and you see it looks to be the same waiting room that y'all initially started in.
Like when we appeared in this area type room, or like the before room before we came through the doors and everything changed.
It looks to be the same waiting room that y'all appeared in when y'all were in this realm. Not like the temple room, but like the same waiting room that y'all spawned in with the fancy clothing.
Okay. Yeah, she's just gonna keep trying to, look around for an exit or anything, and if she doesn't see any other people, she's just gonna kind of look up at the ceiling and go, "You know just as well as I that I wasn't supposed to be here, nor was I planned to be." Because she gets the sense that, obviously they're being watched by somebody or something or whoever is in this, crypt that we walked into.
Okay. As you cast your voice out loud, looking up at the ceiling. No reply.
Okay, she's just gonna keep on looking around.
Okay. You keep on looking around the hallway and trying to you keep on going down the hallway, and you see a sharp turn in the hallway. As you turn, you take notice of the artwork, the familiar, the same picture of the Tiefling Revolution, the same depiction of the formation of the Kingdom of Rasa, the same picture of the Hands of Unity going against the 3 sets of eyes, the same picture of the Hands of Unity standing on top of the 3 nondescript corpses. Keep going.
Does it look like the that like it's looped?
Yeah, you're saying the same. You're also taking notice of the same door on the left.
Do I have like any spell that can help me here? I'll find out. Probably not, but I will check my spells. I can't do that because I don't have my equipment right now. If I cast Detect Magic, do I get any sort of like? Hold on, let me double check and make sure I can actually cast Detect Magic. Yes, I can. Do I get any sort of like weird sensation from the area I'm in?
Trying to read the detect magic. Do you have any of your spells?
I have all my spell slots. Remember, I got the long rest. I believe I have ritual casting, so I can just, if I'm looping in the same hallway, I'm just gonna stand there for 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Then, as you stand there for 10 minutes and you're noticing that is starting to loop, you stand there for 10 minutes and begin ritual casting Detect Magic. And as you cast it out, you feel magic is everywhere. Like, magic seems to be filling up this entire space. So, you are detecting the magic, but it's hard to tell what exactly it is. Like, from what you're can sense, it seems like everything in your surrounding is made of pink mist.
Okay. Kind of figured that was the case. Becca sent me a very lovely gif of Amadia right now that I'm gonna put in Discord, but this is basically her right now.
Pretty much.
Yeah, she's gonna keep on walking, and like I keep saying, she's gonna try and find a way out of here, or if there's some sort of magical aspect that she's able to grab at or anything, she'll try and do that.
Okay.
Because she's come to the conclusion that she is she's sort of a wild card when it comes to this group of people, with the statue crumbling, with the introduction being weird. So she's trying to, I guess, find a way out of this to help her companions.
Okay. Then, as you keep on going down, and keep turn the corner, you're seeing the familiar artwork, the Tiefling Revolution, the formation of the Rasa Kingdom, the Hands of Unity against the 3 sets of eyes, the Hands of Unity standing on the 3 nondescript corpses, and keep on turning corner. You see the door to the left, and it seems to loop like this for at least 5 more times. The same artwork, the same the same Tiefling Revolution, the same formation of the Rasa Kingdom, the same Hands of Unity against the 3 sets of eyes, the same Hands of Unity standing again on top of 3 nondescript corpses, until you suddenly see the hallway takes a sharp left.
Yeah, she's gonna, instead of it looping the way it's been looping, she's gonna go the other way.
Okay. As you turn left and look down the hall, you see that this hall seems to be seems to not have anything on the walls. It seems to be a standard smooth marble flooring floor that goes all the way down, wooden walls on either side, and on the very end of the hallway you just see one door.
Well, she's gonna approach it. She is gonna be a bit more careful, trying to see if anything might be hidden, or like if there's like a trap or a glyph or anything like that. But she's just going to slowly make her way over and just go. I guess magic does have its limitations on what it can alter and what it can extend. As she approaches whatever this door might lead to.
Okay. I'll say for you checking for traps, make me a investigation check.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, just popped up. I can't roll for shiz tonight.
Seems fine.
Okay, yeah. If she doesn't see anything, she's gonna keep on going.
Okay. You open the door, and on the other side of the door, you see that it is nothing but a black, empty void on the other side of the doorway.
If she like crouches down and reaches through it, like is she able to feel like a floor even though it's just black emptiness, or does it just kind of fall off into emptiness?
It's you reach out, it feels like it falls off into emptiness.
Does she see anything with hold on, I have to make sure this is the right character that has it. I think I have 120 feet dark vision. I do. Do I see anything within my devil's sight? It's 120 feet dark vision that also can see through magical darkness.
Nope.
Okay. Well, she's gonna use she's gonna attempt to use a wild shape to turn into an owl and fly through the door.
Nope.
Because if there's no floor, she's not gonna, walk into an open fucking hole in the ground.
Why not?
She's too smart for that.
No, that's fair. So you wild shape into an owl, and
she'll fly through the door.
You fly through the door, and the first thing you notice when you fly through the door is very weirdly warm. Like there's a sense of warmness that surrounds the entire, fills up the whole entire void. And you take a peek back, and you don't see the door anymore. It's just nothing but the empty void. And as you keep flying aimlessly through the void, you suddenly hear a noise that catches you very off guard. You hear a moan. A very pleasurable moan.
Yeah, ew. She, like I've been saying, she's gonna keep on going. I guess she'll try and follow the source of the moan, despite it making her uncomfortable. Because no.
You keep on following the uncomfortable noises, and you begin to hear panting as you get closer. And then it suddenly turns into laughter. And then it turns into rage. You hear, "Why am I trapped? Why am I suppressed?" And as you keep flying, you're starting to see imageries in the void as shapes are beginning to form all around you. You fly, and suddenly you are thrown into this weird realm. You're flying now through the sky, through a cloudy, slightly dark sky. And you look around, and you see a city on fire. And you're seeing tieflings are running, seemingly in a mob, running to what looks to be a dock, where you see a large ship. And you hear the voice, a voice calling out and going, "Why are we suppressed? Why have they done this to us? We didn't deserve this. We didn't have a choice to be born like this. This is just who we are. Is that such a crime?" As you see tieflings of all shapes and sizes, young, old, male, female, are running towards the ship. And you look over and you see people in soldiers in Empire suits of armor are chasing tiefling downs, and they're killing tieflings left and right. They are slaughtering any tiefling that they can see. And you even see some humans are trying to stop the knights, but they are cut down where they stand. And some are even spitted on by these soldiers as these soldiers begin moving more and more towards the docks. And you suddenly hear a voice go, "Why are my people are being oppressed? Why? No, I won't allow this. This isn't right. I do not allow this. I desire freedom." And suddenly you see, seemingly coming out of the walls of houses, you see what looks to be very, very early models of warforges. They seem to be more blocky and stiff, but you see that they're wielding swords and shield, and they're fighting against the knights, or the soldiers, giving more time to the tiefling to escape, as more warforges are seemingly popping out of the ground and fighting against the soldiers. And you suddenly see, as you're observing all this, you suddenly hear another flap of wings. And you look over to the side, and you see what looks to be a white raven flying next to you. But what's weird is you see that this white raven looks to be made out of porcelain. Like it's a porcelain raven that seems to be flying next to you and looking directly at you.
I mean, she'll look right back. And she'll just go, "Well, that is man for you. Mankind, it is cruel. It's all-encompassing, ever-changing, but it is cruel."
You suddenly hear a mechanical, what sounds like a mechanical voice come in, and you hear, "Scanning anomaly. This creature has been wild shaped. Creature is not an owl. Creature is human." And then you hear another voice comes in and goes, "Well, obviously. No shit. But I think this chick got me confused with somebody else. I thought we were the only ones that were able to time travel." "Scanning creature. Creature has been designated Amadia." And you hear the voice go, "Oh, Amadia. That's right. I remember you. You were with... what was his name? Mace. Yeah, Mace, Lucian, I think. Why are you here? This isn't your time. Strange. Follow me. We got some stuff to talk about." And you see the
Very well done.
You see the porcelain raven begins to bank and fly off to the side.
Yeah, she'll follow it.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh boy, what can of worms did I just